I'm Hoot Gibson. I'm a trustee for Baker University and a 1973 graduate. I've been on the board about 7 years now and am the incoming board chair effective July 1st.
I'm Suzanne Teal, and I was a former student at Baker. I attended for 2 years. I am now very honored to be a Board of Trustee member. I was glad to be able to come back into the fold.
J.J. Lanning, and I've been a trustee a little over 20 years. And I graduated from Baker in 1950.
I'm Bob Hans, and I've been on the Baker board for probably about 10 years now.
Well, I'm one of, I'm sure, thousands and thousands of Baker graduates that had that super Baker experience.
I married a Baker girl, Ann Gore Lanning now, and the 27th of this month we'll have been married 60 years, which is quite an accomplishment in this day and age.
Baker's important in my life because it was such a time in my life when I was learning. When I was a student here as a freshman, I was from a small town, a very small town. And for me to take that step to come to the university and to learn, it opened my eyes to so many different aspects.
Education to me is a very important component in a way that I can give to the future of our youth.
Our trustees I think we have an outstanding group of trustees, and one of the best things I think they also do is help us connect with other people. And so they provide that connection with alums, with donors, with the community, and help us to get the word out about Baker.
The Board of Trustees are the governance arm for the university, and they're responsible for the fiscal well-being of the university.
We serve on a variety of committees. We are assigned to or volunteer for student development. We are on the finance. We're on advancement.
But beyond that, the trustees are also a physical symbol for the school and are very involved. Today, at commencement exercises, I think we had more than a dozen trustees there. And they're there to see those kids graduate, because there's nothing more important, from my perspective as a trustee, than to see those kids on this very special day achieve that great goal.
For me personally, I have to go even further, because to me it's being a part of every event that it's at all possible for me to attend. I want to be at as many meetings as possible that are university-wide, just to show that we're a part of the picture. We are a part of everything that the Baker University represents.
Board members don't receive any compensation. They do this because in their heart it is something they want to do. And certainly Baker is in my heart, has been and will be in the future.
The role of the faculty representative to the Board of Trustees is to be a liaison between the faculty and the trustees. It's an opportunity 3 times a year for me as the faculty representative to talk with and listen to members of the board.
I think that's really important, because then any information that's not completely confidential can be shared back with the faculty, so that the faculty gets an idea of what's going on in those trustee meetings.
In the last 2 years, this board has had to be very hands-on and visible to the university. And it's been particularly comforting at times to see the board chair, Suzanne Teal, come to visit the campus, have lunch with students, visit with faculty, talk with them, be present, be seen. In turbulent economic times, that's been very reassuring.
Of course, this was a difficult 2 years. Financially, the world was shaken, and it didn't leave Baker University untouched.
I think Dr. Long has just done a yeoman's job in understanding we had to balance our budget. It had to be done. But she did it in such a way that everybody had a voice in it.
They've provided for me an outstanding sounding board. They've provided expertise in areas where I don't have that expertise. I think just overall support.
There have been so many changes, there have been so many things happening, and yet, and most importantly, is we've stayed consistent with the mission. We know that the student learning is so important.
This school was a big part of my heart, and to come back these years later and being involved, and hopefully having an involvement that contributes to Baker University, has just been unbelievable for me. This is really a very, very special place, and to have that kind of personal experience for me is just, well, it's just kind of hard to describe how I feel about it in my heart.
And my biggest thrill of the year comes right now, at commencement. This afternoon, when I'm standing down there and those kids are coming by, and it's just, it's a feeling I can't even describe. And usually it brings tears to my eyes. And I might now.